Announcement. I was gonna do Laudon, but I just couldn't. So we're doing Esperanto now. Also, correction from last time, the rating of Togipona has changed from 32% to 36% because I underrated the orthography. Anyway. Saluton! Bonvenon al konstruita lingvo revuo. Esperanto es la plej bona lingvo. Alright, I'll stop. But this is really the best language. Or is it? Let's see. Esperanto was created in 1887 by Dr. L.L. Zamenhof as a universal international auxiliary language. We've seen interlinks before, but this is where it all started. Technically, Volapük came first, and Sol came a few years before that, but it still stands. Esperanto has over 2 million speakers and even 3,000 native speakers, which is the most of any Conlang, if you don't consider modern Hebrew a Conlang. Let's just jump into it. Esperanto's consonants are ma, na, pa, ba, ta, da, ka, ga, sa, cha, ja, fa, va, sa, za, ja, ja, ha, ra, ya. Esperanto's vowels are e, u, e, o, and a, and its diphthongs are I, ow, a, eu, oi, ui. I love this phonology. It's big without being unpronounceable. The only flaws in this phonology are h and ew. People have torn apart this phonology left and right by saying language X doesn't have sound Y, therefore this phonology is less international. These people need to learn two things. 1. Language people can learn new sounds. 2. Esperanto has a large amount of flexibility in pronunciation. This phonology has been copied over and over and changed slightly, sometimes good, like Esperanto 2, or sometimes bad, like Ido. Overall, 4 out of 5. This is one of the most often bashed aspects of Esperanto. The diacritics are not liked by the minimalist school, believing that diacritics are bad. No, diacritics are necessary for Esperanto's best feature, phonographemity, which is a word I made up, a one-to-one correspondence between sounds, phonemes, and letters, graphemes. Every Esperantito has failed at this, every popular one anyway. And this is the main reason that Esperanto has kept luster throughout all of the main language inventions. Overall, 3 out of 5. Not too easy to type, but phonographemity balances it out. This is where Esperanto really shines. The accusative case is often bad to complicating matters for people whose first languages has no case, but it has a benefit if you do learn it. Free word order. Me amas vin, me vin amas me, vin me amas me vin, and amas vin me are all the same sentence and all are equally valid. The difficulty of learning the accusative is offset by being able to bring your native language's word order into Esperanto. Another oft-overlooked aspect of Esperanto's grammar is agglutination. Agglutination is not required, actually, but it does make things much simpler. How? It makes it so that you don't have to learn every word to communicate effectively, because you can just combine words you don't know into a new word. Another great aspect is the amazing verb system. This is the entire verb system. Overall, 5 out of 5. Just beautiful. The vocabulary primarily comes from Romance languages, Germanic languages, Slavic languages, Greek, and Baltic languages. There is also a small amount of vocabulary from Semitic languages, Celtic languages, Japanese, and Persian. This does have the problem of being fairly Eurocentric, but it isn't nearly as Eurocentric as Ido, Elephant, Occidental, Interlingua, or even Volapük. By including a lot of language families, even though most of them are Indo-European, it can make the vocabulary familiar to anyone who speaks an Indo-European language, and even those who don't can easily learn the vocabulary because of regularity. Regularity is an element that makes even foreign vocabulary easy to learn. Phonographemity plays a huge role, as does my favorite linguistic feature, part of speech endings. Quick side tangent. Some people have said that Esperanto is sexist for the reason that, for example, patro means father and patrino means mother, but supposedly there isn't a way to refer to people without specifying their gender. Well, this is wrong. The way it really works is that patro equals father, Patrino is mother, and gepatro means parent. Tangent over. Overall, 4 out of 5. Esperanto is not only a good language for what it's trying to do, it's already succeeded. As I said, it has 2 million speakers and 3,000 native speakers, which is almost as much as Idaho or interlingual app speakers, period. And the community around this language is great, except on Reddit, and many works have made their way into Esperanto. Overall, 5 out of 5. 21 out of 25 is 88%. Esperanto is one of, if not the best languages, and definitely the best international auxiliary language. Join us next time for Vodgil.